Welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Today I want to talk about why people hate playable ghoul characters.
You know your kind ain't welcome here.
Maybe not, but I'm gonna make myself welcome.
But just before that, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button because that's gonna help the channel out tremendously. And let us know down in the comment if you hate the ghoul or like the ghoul. I personally love it because just simply I can do way more damage and I'm gonna become way more tankier. Now on my live streams and videos, I see lots of people hating the ghoul. They say it's a useless feature that Bethesda added to the game, which I personally wasn't like understanding what's the reason people say that, because with the ghoul you do more damage and you're gonna become more tankier, so there is like really not a reason to hate the ghoul. But then I had a couple of friends who didn't like the ghoul as well, and I asked them why, so now I kind of have an idea why people hate the ghoul, because of a couple of reasons. So the first reason that people hate the ghoul, in my opinion, I think is the gear that they have, because one of my friends changed it to ghoul and then after that he changed it back to human. He said all of his weapon is bloodied and all of his armor is unyielding, so basically he cannot use any weapon or armor with the ghoul character, and he just changed it back to human. But that is really not something to blame Bethesda for, really. If your gears and weapon bound to one single build, that is not Bethesda's fault, so in my opinion. And another reason, I think it could be the look of the ghoul. I personally love it, that those green eyes that just look at it.
You are creepy as shit.
But I know some people hate the ghoul's look, but I mean, that is, again, it's not something to blame Bethesda for. I mean, it's a ghoul, so what do you expect? You cannot expect James Bond. It's like it's a ghoul, so it is what it is, just a ghoul. It's the look of the ghoul. And now another reason, and this one is really reasonable, that console players complaining about something, including myself. Taking the toxic goo for the ghoul could be very hard in fights and stuff. When you take damage, for example, in a boss fight, you will lose the glow, and to have the glow you have to take toxic goo, and the way you have to do it by opening your inventory and spam the toxic goo from your Pit-Boy. On PC you can just bound the toxic goo to like any key that you want and just spam that. Is gonna be very easy, but on console you have to spam it in the Pit-Boy, open your Pit-Boy, then spam it like that. So what Bethesda should do, in my opinion, letting console players change the Steam Pack key, which is the right on the D-pad, so let us change it to whatever we want. So we can change it to toxic goo. If you want, we can change it to count coffee or like anything. That's gonna help the console player out tremendously, and I think that reason, it's a really reasonable reason in my opinion. And spamming toxic goo from like opening your Pit-Boy and spamming it is not a hard thing, but the problem is sometimes in a fight you want to take some other stuff. For example, you want to spam count coffee or you want to take some buffs, anything you want. If you are spamming the toxic goo and then go take something else, going back to that toxic goo, finding it in your inventory could take some time and you will lose lots of DPS, so it's really annoying in a boss fight that we have to do that. And one more reason that people don't like is when you switch into ghoul and switching back to human, one time is free, but after that you have to do it with 1000 atoms, which is $10. So they say if they want, for example, to level up with XP, human character is better, so they're gonna swap to human, level up, and then after that for the fighting going back to ghoul and then do the fighting on the ghoul. And each time they want to do that they have to spend 1000 atoms, so it's not doable. But in my opinion we shouldn't complain about that. Actually, like 1000 atoms is a lot. It is $10, yes, but the thing is we cannot be able to switch to ghoul and back to human anytime we want. Actually, the fact that we can even like switch back to human, it was surprising for me because I thought we cannot even switch back to human. So the fact that we can actually switch back to human is already a big thing. So expecting to be like 100 or 200 atoms, I don't think that makes any sense. In my opinion, 1000 atoms is absolutely okay. It's a lot of atoms, yes, but first we have one free try if you didn't like the ghoul to go back to human, and second, we cannot like just switch anytime we want. That does not make sense. Yes, 1000 atoms is a lot, I do understand that, but we just have to like think about it. Switching back to ghoul, human, ghoul, like it does not make sense. It's not something that Bethesda wants us to do. We just have to like choose one and that's it, either ghoul or human. And if you like to play as both of them, ghoul and human, you can do that. You can have one character as ghoul and one character as human. And now the ghoul is kind of new, so learning all those playstyle and those new perk cards and stuff takes time. And when it's kind of like people look at it, it looks kind of hard, so they just say they hate it and they don't like it. But once time passes, I think everybody will love it. It was kind of like the raid. Almost all of my friends said that they hate the raid, and after some time they learned the raid, how to do it and stuff, and now they're saying they love the raid. I think it's gonna be like the same thing with the ghoul. At first everybody hates it, but over time they will love it. Once they got all of the perk cards and they got their gear set up and stuff, they will say that they will love it. But let me know down in the comment if you hate the ghoul or love the ghoul. If you love the ghoul, let me know what's the reason. I personally love the ghoul because of two things. First of all, I'm gonna be really tanky. Second of all, I can do way more damage. I can literally do 7,000 damage with my auto axe, which is like just crazy, and that is not possible with a human character. And I am just way more tanky. Like if you have 100 HP on a human character, on a ghoul you have 200 HP. If you have 200 HP on a human character, on your ghoul it will be 400 HP because of the glow bar. The glow bar have the same amount of HP as your actual HP, which is crazy. And if you actually hate the ghoul, let us know down in the comment why do you hate the ghoul, because I say those reasons. I think that is some of the reasons people hate the ghoul, but maybe there are some other reason that I don't know. So definitely let us know down in the comment what's the reason that you hate the ghoul. I really want to know. But that was today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And speaking of the ghoul and high damage, this build right here is appearing on the screen. It's crazy. I'm doing 6,000 damage plus, and if you want to make that build for yourself, you only have to be ghoul. And if you are already ghoul, then click on that video and go make that build for yourself. It is crazy.